was part of the private equity society. We led it with a team of about like 10, 11 people. Initially, there wasn't really much there at the time, so we basically sort of built up the whole society from scratch. The benefits of joining a society are basically the fact that you can get in touch with potential employers, which is like a huge benefit. And especially when you're operating in private equity, it's not really a typical industry where it's easy to sort of approach people. I think the most interesting thing here is that it's not only focused on actually learning something about the industry, but it's also focused on building your network.
Joining a society can help a student in several ways. It develops interpersonal skills by networking with other students. You're able to network with guest speakers, so you get a real insight, a real feeling of the industry itself. And you're also able, if you take a leading role, to put that on your CV.
I think students can benefit enormously from being part of one of these societies. In fact, it's always surprised me that more students don't come to the evening events. I think perhaps it's because they don't appreciate just what a wonderful opportunity it is for them to interact and network with practitioners from the industry.
You have to develop a network once you're in London. There are so many jobs out here, but also there's a lot of competition, so there's no way that you can just apply through sending cold emails or applying through a graduate program simply because you're graduating from CAS. When I first came here, I had like this sort of ambition to land a job within private equity. So my sort of key goal during the year was to get in touch with industry professionals. And a great way to sort of build your network here is to be part of a society.
The rationale behind my choice for joining a society at CAS was to mainly take an active role, to be able to demonstrate that I've gained skills which employers look for, which include leadership, interpersonal skills, especially time management. It's a lengthy process, sending out emails, getting in speakers, hosting events, the operational side of it. These skills are not only important at the job search stage, but they're also important as you progress in your career.
I think one of the real benefits that people can derive from a society is by playing an active role in it, and that means perhaps going on the committee and helping to organise events. If you really want to get practical benefits from it, for example, experience of managing events, which means perhaps having to work within a budget, learning how to promote an event, learning how to approach people within the industry and obtain guest speakers, I think that's the sort of thing which it can be very valuable to experience as part of a committee.
So it's not just focused on the business aspect here, it's much more than that. We hang out together, we go for drinks, we go for dinner, we go to the cinema. Off the back of being part of society, I was suddenly just receiving a phone call from a private equity firm who had seen that we organized these events and said, hey, we've got an internship role available. Would you be able to sort of post this within your network? And I said, yeah, sure, I'll do that. But then actually, after a few weeks, I said, well, maybe I'm interested myself. And that's how I eventually secured my internship and landed my job. So obviously, there is no guarantee that you will land your dream job by joining society. But it's a great way of exposing yourself to senior industry leaders, to have a lot of fun, and sort of make the most of your time at CAS.